I'm constantly fighting to be doing the big stunts. That's why you're seeing me on top of a truck or jumping off a building.
Everything the audience seeing is Aaron, and that's a gift in itself. If I didn't have an actor that was so invested and committed, it'd be stuntable.
Try not to be like that, because I want to see that it's you. Yeah, so as long as you're like this, it can work.
I'm so lucky I get to do the stunts. That's part of the excitement of doing my job. It's really important for me to do stunts because it's a part of the character.
With Kraven, as they were saying, we don't want any kicking or punching, really. We want it to look different. We tried to design a style which is more beast-like and animalistic. He uses his agility and strength as opposed to just standing there and kicking and punching.
Kraven, he's pitted against the foreigner, and there's this epic fight between the two of them. It's one of several pieces of big action sequence.
It felt like a bit of a classic old-school choreographed fight scene, which was fun to do. While it's big, there's this grounded nature to it.
The foreigner obviously has all kinds of tools in his tool chest to fight Kraven.
Aaron's style is less technical because he can be more like raw and wild. The foreigner's style, he should be martial arts based. Chris is a very good boxer, so we're trying to utilize that footwork and that boxing skills for him.
It's a dream to get to draw up that sequence and then see it all come together.
You have comic book drawings and illustrations of a man who is absolutely ginormous. He's muscular, he's big, he's broad. Part of his costume is his arms and his abs.
Aaron takes himself and his health very, very seriously. It was a pretty amazing transformation.
During the prep for this, Aaron's main aim was to build some muscle mass. Aaron put in some amazing work even before I started with him in pre-production on this to build as much muscle as he could.
When we first started prepping, he weighed 230 pounds. He had gained all this muscle. And then the next time I saw him 6 months later, right as we were starting to shoot, he had chiseled himself down so that all that muscle was still there, but there was very little body fat going on.
It's a full-on schedule of training and nutrition, keeping the muscle maintained.
That physicality is really quite something.
I think fans will be excited to see the character that you see in the comic books come to life on screen.
Sergei, embrace who you really are. We are hunters. The greatest the world has ever known.
This whole entire movie has not been shot on stages. It's not blue screen. It's done old school, real, raw, out in the open.
There's incredible choreography of these fights and chases and action sequences through London.
We're persuading location owners and councils involved with location work to let us climb on their buildings or close down roads and do car chases.
All the vehicles were real and the actual human being stunt performers were real.
Logistically, we haven't got this luxury of having a stage with a built-in grid system at the top that we rig to, all our equipment right nearby. I've never seen so many cranes. I counted 19. I don't think on a stage ever had more than about 9. So it's been very challenging.
I want people to believe and know that Kraven is coming from every part of me.
Men who kill legend becomes legend.
It was a pretty amazing transformation.
The stunts are out of this world.
Everything the audience seeing is Aaron.
It's really important for me to do stunts because it's a part of the character.
Come on, let's find you a bed.
You've got dialogue there.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. Joblo remains an independent company, and we appreciate all of your support.